Yo guys, what's up? It is Ripe again. Welcome to r/ProRevenge featuring r/EntitledParents. If you have been waiting for all these entitled mothers to get the punishment they deserve, then you have come to the right place. Now just sit back, relax and enjoy some satisfying pro/nuclear revenge.
I need that elevator now.
So I am an elevator technician. When they break, I am the one who fixes them. When parts wear out, I replace them. You get it. The other day, I was on a job replacing a worn out emergency light. Back in the day, it was a habit to use the battery of the emergency light to power the elevator siren system. Modern emergency lights have different voltages, being LED, so I cannot use the old way of connecting everything. So I have to wire everything up from scratch, including new battery and siren. No big deal, but it takes a little longer to complete the task. Note that this is a 3-stop elevator, so ground floor, first floor and then second. I start with hanging up all my out of order signs and start working on the ground floor. 5 minutes in, just disassembled the old piece, the story begins. In comes the entitled woman, mid-40s, can walk perfectly fine, carrying one barely filled grocery bag. The cast of the story is me, the EW, entitled woman, D, her lovely daughter, around 15 years old. EW,
Excuse me, is the elevator broken again?
me, not exactly ma'am, I am changing this, showing her the new emergency light. Because the old one was not working anymore. This will probably take about an hour to complete. At this point, her daughter walks in.
How am I supposed to get my groceries upstairs?
Me, getting annoyed, I look at her bag and give her the "Are you effing kidding me?" look. Daughter, Mom, seriously, take the stairs, it's 2 floors. Clearly annoyed. EW,
No, I pay for this elevator and I need it now.
D, I'm going up, and takes the stairs.
How long is this going to take?
Me, like I said ma'am, about an hour. The woman then sits her butt down on a bench in the hallway waiting for me to finish. Really? Oh well, I do my thing in the cabin, not hurrying at all, and mount the new E-light to the ceiling and pack my things to go 1 floor up to start the wiring on the top of the cabin. EW,
You done yet?
me, no ma'am, I still have to wire things up on top of the elevator. EW,
No, I can see you're done. You're packing your things.
me, yes, I have to take my bag 1 floor up so I can start on the wiring.
So I cannot use it now?
Me, no ma'am, you cannot. There's exposed wiring up there. If you use it now, you can cause a short and you will get stuck. It's really not safe.
Fine.
So she sits back down on the bench, seriously pissed off. I take my bag and make my way upstairs. As soon as I stand in front of the first door, I hear the door on the ground floor close. And sure enough, EW went into the elevator and tried to take it upstairs. Hell no, I was not having that. I take my emergency key and as soon as the elevator started moving, I open the lock, cutting the safety chain, and the elevator comes to a sudden stop. This scared the crap out of her and she screams. I open the door and in my most fake, surprised voice I yell, "Oh no, what have you done?" while calmly pressing the emergency stop on top of the elevator. Yep, this thing is not going anywhere soon. This is exactly why I said the elevator is unsafe to use now. I will do my best to get it working again as soon as possible, but you made a mess up here, so I don't know how long it's going to take. There was no mess, but I could not resist teaching her a little lesson. The EW swears, yells and makes a scene. Me, I will be right back. I have to go to the engine room to see if I can get it working again. I close the door and make my way up. On the second floor, the daughter came out of the apartment because of the yelling of her mother. I quickly explained what happened and the daughter says, raising her voice, "Oh no, please get her out of there." But then she comes closer and whispers to me, "Don't hurry, make her suffer." That is my kind of girl. Music to my ears. I smile, give her a thumbs up and make my way up to the engine room. I call my supervisor to explain the situation in case she files a complaint. In the engine room, I start playing around with the fuses, putting her in the dark because yeah, I have not connected the E-light yet. I play with her for about half an hour before I turn off the emergency stop I activated and the elevator synchronizes to the lowest floor. And I wait for the doors to open. Me, please don't ever do that again. EW, white as a sheet, shaking.
No, I won't.
And she takes the stairs and goes inside. I never heard from her again. I calmly finish my job and leave the building with a smile on my face. Mission accomplished. Disclaimer, some people are having concerns about safety. I made sure there was never any risk. It was intentional that the elevator was able to move because I needed it to. Otherwise, I would not be able to access the car top because of the distance between the floors. I tested all safeties I was going to need before I started the work. I disconnected the old light, which was conveniently with a plug, when I tested said car top safeties so there never were exposed live wires. When I blocked the door with my bag, I never left the site. On every floor, the out of order tag was placed over the floor call buttons, and the reason why I initially started working on the ground floor is so people who enter the building can clearly see me working when the elevator was still active. Every action I took was well thought out, potential risks were considered, and actions were taken to eliminate them. I think that daughter was really mature and clearly aware of her mother. If you enjoy seeing entitled people getting what they deserve, please tell me in the comments and post some stars. But for now, let's continue. I sent an entitled mother to the ER because she grabbed my girlfriend. Posted by S-Thread7 on r/nuclearrevenge. I got a $25 gift card from my mom to the local cinema, so my girlfriend and I decided to go see How to Train Your Dragon Lost World. For context, my girlfriend is a petite beauty from Venezuela, so people sometimes mistake her for a child. But it is usually very obvious that she is an adult by the sound of her voice and the way she acts. It usually results in awkward or sometimes funny moments, but this was not one of those moments. Anyways, we get to the theater without any problems and we patiently waited in line to purchase our movie tickets. We started talking about the movie and what dragons we would want to have. She loves Astrid's dragon Stormfly because her favorite color is blue and she likes its ability to shoot spikes. The way she marvels at everything we have here is so adorable, but I also understand that it is because she, in her own words, grew up with nothing. We get to the front of the line and I start purchasing our tickets. I feel a really thick finger tap me on the shoulder. Enter the entitled parent. EM.
Hey, can you help me out?
This lady's tone instantly set off some red flags for me, since people who are condescending or overly nice generally want something out of you. Me, with what? EM.
Well, I really want to see that dragon movie with my little boy and we just don't have enough money today.
Her kid is completely silent and he looks like he's 6 or 7 at the oldest. Unfortunately, me and my girlfriend are both broke college kids, so we didn't have too much money to spare. Me, we don't have money to spare, sorry. Maybe someone else can spare some change. I thought that maybe Dad would get her to leave us alone, but nope. EM.
You have money. You're using a gift card. You can just buy the tickets for you and the little girl with cash.
Me to the employee while mentally facepalming. Can you just take my card real quick, please? She takes my gift card and swipes it. EM.
Stop! He stole my gift card!
I look at EM like she's on drugs or something. The employee looks at the gift card, which has my name on it, and my name is not a gender neutral one or Karen. And sorry to quickly swoop in, but I think at some point Karen will also become a gender neutral name. Employee. Ma'am, I'm sorry, this might just be a misunderstanding. His gift card does appear to have his name on it. EM.
I want to speak to your manager. I cannot believe you would defend the thief. He just wrote his name on it.
Employee. Okay, please wait 1 second, ma'am. She was right in front of us for the entire exchange between us three. My girlfriend tugs on my sleeve. Babe, what are they saying? English is her second language, so she still has trouble understanding people sometimes. Me, to my girlfriend, Ella es loco. I was being intentionally incorrect with my Spanish.
What? I should have known that you're a damn pedophile.
She was screaming loudly and people were starting to stare at us. Me, what? I was just shocked that she would say such a thing to my face. I guess she thought my girlfriend was a child. I glance over at my girlfriend, who's starting to look scared and confused. All she knows is that the physical embodiment of insanity is standing before us.
I won't get your ass arrested for raping that illegal if you just hand over your damn gift card.
No, get out of our face, I said. The kid has not uttered a peep throughout this entire exchange, but he looks scared.
How effing dare you? You make my baby cry.
He wasn't.
I'm making sure you get arrested and I'm taking your gift card.
She reaches for my gift card on the counter, but the lumbering land whale is too slow. I grab it. She is screaming at me to hand over my gift card, but I refuse and play keep away. After what felt like a minute of her screaming at me and calling us both all sorts of racial slurs, she changes tactics and she grabs my girlfriend. EM.
I'm taking you away from this rapist.
My girlfriend's eyes are wide. She struggles and lets out a blood-curdling scream. Hearing that scream was all I needed to see red. I elbowed the EM with all my might. She hit the ground hard and she was out cold with blood trickling out of her mouth. The only thing that stopped me from going further was her kid's presence. Everyone in the vicinity went silent as EM continued to stiffly lay on the ground. Surprisingly, nobody tried to attack me afterwards. The employee was visibly shocked by what just happened. My girlfriend was sitting on the ground, crying, but thankfully unharmed. So I tried to comfort her, and EM's kid started to cry too. Security came a few moments later, followed shortly by the manager. They are greeted by the scene of me kneeling on the ground next to my crying girlfriend and a little kid crying a few feet away next to his unconscious mother, all surrounded by shocked onlookers. They immediately called an ambulance for the EM, and it's clear that she's badly injured. The employee and I explain what happened. The other staff were thankfully nice and understanding and offered us free tickets, but we just took vouchers to another showing instead. My girlfriend just wanted to go home. I felt bad for the kid after what he just witnessed. I gave him a candy bar I was saving for the movie, which seemed to help him relax a bit, but I could tell he was still scared of me. I apologized for hurting his mom and told him that it is wrong to hit people, but sometimes you have to in order to protect the ones you like. I sincerely hope that he does not grow up to be like his mother. I'm not sure what happened to the kid, and I gave a police statement later that night, which earned me the nickname as the Elbow Man at the local department. My girlfriend does not want to press charges, and she's firm on this. I later heard that I knocked out 4 of EM's teeth, dislocated the left side of her jaw, and gave her a concussion. She likely got the concussion from her impact with the ground. The best part is that I'm guaranteed to win the case against her if she tries to sue me, and I know that she will have to eat only liquid foods for quite some time, assuming that the info I heard is correct. Okay, Ripestars, what do you think about this story? Would you say he overreacted? Because in my book, she tried to blackmail him and called him a pedo and then even assaulted his girlfriend. So to me, even though I would never hit a woman, but that seems kind of justified. Anyway, Ripestars, that was the last story for today. I hope you enjoyed today's content, and if you want to see more ProRevenge or even nuclear revenge, please tell me in the comments and like the video if you want to support my channel. So I hope you guys have a great day and I see you tomorrow.